Hello everyone, this video is about corruption. Corruption is dishonest behavior by those in positions of power, such as manager or government officials. Corruption can include giving or accepting bribes or inappropriate gifts, double dealing, under the table transactions, manipulating elections, diverting funds, laundering money, and defrauding investors. Nowadays, corruption seems like a part of the economy. We hear the word corruption every single day. People have become greedy and started to take bribe for everything. Engaging in corruption can help the people to get money in the short run, but it has negative long lasting impact on the organization. Penalties for being found guilty of corruption include fines, imprisonment, or damaged reputation. It is always better for people to adhere to the code of ethics and avoid corruption. Causes of corruption. There are several causes. Let's see one by one. First one, lack of effective management and organization. If the management of the organization is not good, people will not behave well. It is the responsibility of the organization to make sure that their workers are doing their job in a right manner and not involving themselves in any type of corruption activities. Poor management always encourage the workers to become corrupt. Second one, lack of economical stability. If the organization is not economically stable, they may prefer to take bribe so that they can get more money, with the help of which they can get some amount of economical stability. Third one, lack of effective leadership. Leaders should lead their followers in a right way. If the leader is not effective or if the leader himself is corrupt, his followers automatically become corrupt. Fourth one, lack of values. Values are there to help the people to lead ethical life. Ignoring these values or lacking these values guide the people in a wrong way. Lack of good education. Education helps the people to learn values and makes people more rational. It helps people to understand what is right and what is wrong. Lacking education can lead the people to become corrupt. Lack of employment. Employment is important for people to survive, but due to heavy competition, all are not getting jobs. It makes people to pay bribe to get jobs. Once after getting jobs, these people start to take bribe to compensate their losses. Seventh one, lack of satisfaction. If people are satisfied with what they have, nobody will become corrupt. It is a lack of satisfaction or increased greediness that makes people corrupt. These are some of the causes of corruption. Impact of corruption. Organizational impact of corruption. First one, financial losses. To pay bribes, the organization may need huge amount of money. It causes financial loss to the organizations. Second one, damage to employee morale. Corruption leads the employees to lose their confidence or trust over their organizations. Third one, damage to organization's reputation. Corruption always damages the reputation of the organization. People will lose trust in those organizations and it is very difficult for this organization to build the trust back. Fourth one, organizational focus and resources diverted away from delivering core business and service to the community. If the organization is corrupt, their focus will be on making money. They will completely ignore the business or community needs and use all the resources for personal benefit. Fifth one, increased scrutiny, oversight and regulation. If the organization is found guilty of corruption, society and government will lose their trust on these companies. It leads to increased scrutiny and regulations related to all the activities. These companies will lose their freedom. Individual impact of corruption. Disciplinary action. Here, disciplinary action means corrective actions in response to misconduct. Depending upon the severity of the cases, disciplinary action can take different forms. It may involve verbal or written warnings, temporary pay cut, suspensions, or even demotion. Second one, termination of employment. The employee may lose his job for being corrupt. Third one, criminal charges. Corruption can be considered as a crime and the corrupt employee can get arrested. Fourth one, bad impact on relationship with family, friends and colleagues. Corruption can destroy the relationship of employee with his beloved people. No one prefers to stand with the one who is accused of corruption. Community impact of corruption. Wasted taxpayers' fund. If the government officials are corrupt, they may misuse the taxpayers' money for personal gain. Taxpayers will not get any benefit from the government. Their money gets wasted. Loss of goods and services. The people in power may prefer to use poor quality products for meeting the social needs so that they can save the remaining money for themselves. It leads to loss of goods and services. Lower community confidence in public authorities. People will not trust the authorities who are corrupt in nature. Fourth one, disadvantage to honest business that miss out on government contracts. When the government is corrupt, they may give contracts to the companies which give them bribe. This is disadvantageous to the honest companies. These are some impact of corruption on organizations or individuals or even community at large. Corruption preventing measures. First one, effective law enforcement. The government should bring effective laws to control corruption. The government should make sure that these laws are implemented properly to avoid the corruption. That is effective law enforcement. Second one, promote transparency and access to information. No information should be hidden from the public. Maintaining transparency can play a very important role in reducing the corruption. So the company should become more transparent and give access to information to the public. Third one, empower citizens. People should be encouraged to use their rights and fight against corruption. By giving proper education, government should try to empower the citizen and make sure that they are standing against corruption. Fourth one, declaration of conflict of interest. A situation where one person is not able to choose between personal interest and professional interest is called conflict of interest. Whenever a person is in these kinds of situation, he should come forward and inform everyone about his confusion so that he can avoid any type of corrupt activities. Fifth one, convenient corruption reporting system. It is a system that facilitates reporting of corrupt activities undertaken by public officials to appropriate authorities. This system should be simplified in order to encourage everyone to use it in a best manner to avoid corruption. These are the different preventing measures of corruption. This is all about the meaning of corruption, the different causes of corruption, the impact of corruption on organization, on individual on community and the corruption preventing measures. Thank you.